I'm back. Oh my gosh. This is just mayhem today. I'm going to try to boot this up right now. Gee, do we just start over or keep going? My name is Colleen Magnus, and you are creating today on December 4th, which is Wednesday, at noontime. Actually, noon 10, because I had technical difficulties. All morning long, the laptop isn't running. It's running slow, which could be the laptop, but I really think it's Cox. And then the phone wasn't cooperating. Then somebody's calling, because every 5 minutes somebody is calling to sell you insurance. And lo and behold, I hit the wrong button. So if somebody calls, y'all just have to listen to it ring for 4 times, because we're going to do this if it kills me, which it just may. I said if you look up in the dictionary or Google, technically challenged, you're going to see Colleen Magnus. But if you also see perseverance, if you Google that, you're going to see Colleen Magnus. I am back. Yes, I am back, Gwen. Praise God. So anyways, as I was saying, I'm not hitting any buttons at all. They call, they call. Hopefully you can't hear it. Hello, Mary. All my faithfuls, you're coming back waiting for me. You know the struggle is real, but I just love to share the art of rubber stamping with you. I love to teach. And I always say I'll teach you what to do. I may teach you what not to do, but I do promise to teach you something. That is my goal. So we're not going to say what we've already said, although I just hope that you did have a blessed Thanksgiving. I did, all 3 of them. And so we are going to get started. Today I'm going to show you a bunch of Christmas treats, because my team, every month we get together. So whether they are here in person or whether they live out of state, they can mail their projects in, but every other month we swap. So 1 month we stamp, then we switch it, and the next month we swap. And one of the swaps we did last month was treats, like little 3D treats. You know, everybody loves to receive a little something, and you like to give a little something, because there's a lot of joy in that. Whether it be for your postmaster or the UPS man or lady. We love our UPS people because they deliver our Stampin' Up. Teachers, co-workers, it's just nice to give them a little something to let them know you thought of them. So I'm going to show you a bunch of the swaps that we did, and then I'm going to teach you how to make the swap that I made, which is a really cute kind of a triangle box, different from any triangle boxes I have done before. So I am going to turn the camera down, God willing, not hit any buttons. And then, let me move this out of the way here. And then we're going to get started. So let me switch it. And again, I apologize if the phone rings. That's what happened last time. The phone rang and I was like, oh, let me just turn that off. And like everything went black. So let me see where I'm at here. And let me see who is with me today. Let me see. Hello, Melinda. I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm back. Definitely persevere, and I am here because I really want to share with you today. Gwen, hello, and Mary and Carol. Lisa, I'm glad you are here. I'm sorry you are under the weather, but I am glad you can join me today. And hello, Kay. Yes, Kay, I am glad I came back too. So what I have here, this is my box. It is a cute little triangle box. Let me put a little candy in my mouth. Next thing you know, I'll get a tickle and go crazy. But this is a little box that is great that you could put these cute little peppermints in. And it still has a sentiment. So this is the box I'm going to show you how to make. But first, let me show you some of the projects that my team made. They're very, very creative. And I'm blessed that they are in my Stampin' family. And if anybody else is interested in being in my Stampin' family, we will have specials next month in January where you get some great product to join a team, and I hope you would join mine. So this was from Sarah O'Neill. Nothing's better than hot cocoa season. Isn't that adorable? She made this box. I love the bundle that she used. And then when you open it up, yes, 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 you get, look at that. I get a little spoon in there. I get my candy cane and some awesome hot chocolate. So Sarah, this I think would make a wonderful gift. Just like that. Isn't that cute? So that was from Sarah O'Neill. We are mighty low today. This here was from Chris Spano. And you know it because it has this adorable animal on here. She loves all her animals. And this is Have a Very Merry Christmas. It's a different type of box, but very nice. Then when you open it, you have some M&Ms and some Skittles. I'm gonna have to hide those from the grandkids. And then, let's see what else we got here. This was from my dear friend Debbie Wilson, and team member. And here you have the Christmas tree with the snowflakes. Look, she made it into a box. Let me grab my water, y'all. This is not the day. My goodness. Struggle is real. I always said I would never learn how to alter my videos. I think I might have to change that thinking. Here, this is a little notebook. Y'all, I'm gonna get a tickle. The one time, the one time you get to watch Lisa live. Woo! And here we are. This was from, excuse me, Terry Merriman. And she did this little notebook. Just buy your notebooks from Dollar Tree. Put your designer paper on top, and you have a book. This is from Karen Zito, and she is actually our treat specialist. She always makes cute little boxes and books. And look, isn't that cute? She has all the little Crispies in there. So that is adorable. Then this, I really like this. This was from Lenore Whitehead. And this just looks like a nice simple fold. She has some tags in here. And her little snowman. Isn't that cute? How would you like to get that sitting on your desk at work? Then we have this I really like. This was from Bren. Bren's not here today. She's usually here. So this was Bren. And she made this cute little box with like that. So see, lots of talent, lots of fun, lots of great gifts. Now this was from Lisa Saunders. And she said she didn't want to make boxes anymore. She found it difficult. I think it stressed her out, but I thought she did a great job. I love your box, Lisa. You just open it up. And of course, York Peppermint Patties. That's a great box. I thought she did very, very good. And then this was from Marilyn and Diamond. And this was pretty cool. It had like little pockets inside. And so in here, see how the pockets are? You could put some Ghirardellis. Like that. Well, Damien's going to like that. That's dark chocolate. I'm not a dark chocolate fan, but I am a mint fan. But that was adorable. And then this, I believe this was Sally Woods. And so she just made a nice longer rectangular box. And then when you open it, look at that. I hadn't even seen those before. I can't wait to try that out. All these boxes will be emptied today and down in the kitchen so I can take advantage of them. And then Marie Butler, She came to us from close to my heart. She's a wonderful scrapbooker. And apparently she makes some pretty awesome boxes. So this was a box. I thought it was very cool. When you open this, well, look at this, y'all. It all comes together like that. What do y'all think of that? Was that over the top or what? Isn't that cute? I loved it. And then to close it, just go like that. And it closes. That, y'all know me. I like my drafting. I like my boxes. I thought that was over the top and I loved it. I love them all. Really do have a wonderful team. And then I think I got two more. Are y'all still out there? Someone leave me a comment so I know that things are working. This was really cute. This was from Marianne Tomlinson. Little house, the little house punch we have with the dove treat inside. Thought that was very cute. Good. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, thank you. The way today's been going, whew, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home. And then here, hoping this season is bright and beautiful. And this was from Joyce Godbold. So again, just a really cute box with the treats. So I think, I really think, you know, again, just a little treat. And if you're not sure how to do something and you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do that, Little Debbie is your best friend. I have videos. I did some really cute and easy treat boxes last year. You know the little gingerbread men? They already come prepackaged. So you could just put a folded piece of cardstock on the top with a saying on it, and you have a good little treat. Those I think would be great for classrooms, for your kids or grandkids, because they're already prepackaged. So hopefully the school won't have a problem with that. You know, and they're easy to do, just that little bit of a topper. So Amy, let's see. Amy had not seen that before, the roll-up box. Isn't that cool, Amy? Yes, Melinda likes it too. They are adorable, Gwen. Again, just a great time of fellowship and definitely of swapping that we had. So cold in Iowa. Yes, it is cold here too. Very cold. Everybody's loving that roll-up box. I'll show it to you one more time. Okay, you have it here. Comes off, and it just rolls out. Boom, boom, boom. And then they all just roll back together. So I might have to be making this someday. I love it. So my box, as I had said, this here, it's a triangle box. I've made them different ways, but this is like a fat triangle box. And then it opens top like that, thinking of you with warm wishes and a wish for all the merriest. And then you have your peppermints. So I am going to attempt to make it for you today. Anything's possible. And you know me, I want to cut it in front of you because I want you to see how to cut it also. So say a prayer, it all goes well. It has been a challenging day. But what I'm going to use, I'm going to use a Peaceful Season, which is this bundle right here. And that's where I got my sentiment for the inside. And I'm also going to use my favorite, it was a very tight second favorite, the Christmas labels. So let me just tell y'all really quick, what Stampin' Up! Has done is on our website now, we have a section called Last Chance. So, as you know, this is the time of the year where things from the holiday, this mini catalog, are marked down and they're retiring. Some are retiring at regular price, some are marked down. Well, what they're doing is they're moving any product, whether it be online, our kits, or the mini catalogs, into this last chance category online. So to see it, go to menu and then specials, and under specials, click last chance. And you're going to see what's marked down. The dies are marked down for this, but it's still best to get it as a bundle because you save 10%. So you want to look at that. But that's how you're going to know what's gone. But here's the beauty of it. Normally on December 31st, all these products in the catalog drop dead. You can't get them, whether Stampin' Up! Had them or not. The products will now stay in this last chance category till they are gone. So supplies are only while they last, but I love that. I love that on January 1st, I could still use something that is possibly still available in the last chance. But just know they can disappear quick also. So, oh, Karen wants me to do a video on that cute roll-up box. I will work on that, Karen. I don't know that it'll be before Christmas. I think it could make a pretty cute Valentine's box. Put some candy in there. We will see what happens. Depends on how all my Christmas planning goes. Okay, so we'll definitely have to do that. A couple people want that. All right, I'm going to put that box aside so I could take that as a special request. All right, so let's get started on this box right here. What you're going to need, let me put my peppermints over there. You're going to need your cutting cutter tool. And you are actually going to, these are my hot mess notes. So you could take a screenshot if that helps you. Hope it does. It's kind of like shorthand for stamping. Let me move it up there. And then this is kind of what I'm going to follow when I do the box. So the first thing what you want to do is you want to cut your box to 7 inches by 9 3/4. So I'll extend my little arm here. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put this edge here at 7 inches. That's my scoring blade. Second darker one is my cutting blade. So that is 7 by 9 3/4. Okay. So now I'm going to score on this long side. I'm getting my cutting blade totally out of the way, but I'm going to do 1 3/4 and put it up there nice and straight. So I will do 1 3/4, 4 1/4, and 7 1/4. And those measurements are where I'm putting the left side of my cardstock. Then I'm going to turn it, and I am going to go to 2 inches. I'm going to score again, and then 5 inches. So that is all of your scoring. So here, I'm going to cut the on the short side first. So for the first short side, that first score was at 2 inches. So I'm going to put it at 2 inches again, because I'm going to cut on the score line. I just found it easier to do all my scoring first. And then I will go ahead and do my cutting. So here, I'm going to cut really pretty much up to the score lines here. So here I will cut to 7 1/4, because that's where that one score line was. So 7 1/4, and then I can pick it up, and I'm going to come down to 4 1/4. And if you're too worried about the, the measurements, you're just going to those 2 score lines. So then I'm going to slide it over. I'm going to put that on the 5 inches, because that's where those are. And again, I'll go up to like 7 1/4. And come on down to 4 1/4. Like that. And that is cut, because that was a score line. That's cut to that score line there, and to that one there. So then I'm going to turn it. And when I turn it, now I'm kind of going to 7 1/4, which is right here. And the reason I'm cutting this way is because this piece will get cut out, but I like to have this up here so that I can measure it. So you'll see what I mean. So that's at 7 1/4, okay? And I'm just going to cut to the 2, because that's where that score was. And I'll cut up to the 5. And then I'm going to move this down, and I'm going to put it at 4 1/4. Again, if it's too many measurements, just watch your score lines. I'm going to go up to 5 and come down to 2. And when you get done and you pull your parts off, let me get my paper, snip that. There you go. You are going to have a piece that looks like this. So now I can put my blade away. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Lisa says I'm easy to follow. Thank you. I hope so. You know, and the nice thing is, especially if you're even watching it as a video, you can always go back and watch it and pause it. I think hopefully that helps a lot too. But I love to teach, so I do appreciate your kind words. Trini, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better. Karen, glad you're here too. And Mary, cold Indiana. You know, it's cold in Virginia too. We're not used to it, but I think this last cold did all of my hanging baskets in. They didn't look too good this morning, so we've had a beautiful fall. I guess I can't complain. So this here, made a backup, but now that you have this, you have to score the triangle on these two sides here. So what I'll do is I'm going to take my ruler, and this is 3 inches. So I'll put it at 3 inches. I'm going to put a little pencil mark at 1.5. And here at 1.5. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be really cold in Virginia. Danny was talking about going fishing, but I think he's changing his mind. Because, of course, Friday, I think it's supposed to be in the 60s. Or Monday. So I think, you know, that's the good thing about Virginia, is that if it's too cold one day, just wait a couple days because it's going to be warm again. It's that roller coaster that keeps your allergies and sinuses always on the run. So now that I have that, I'm taking this and I'm just going to score from that corner to that point. And here, let me see, from the corner to the point. And I'll do it on this too. All right. The reason you score is because it just makes your folds precise and easy. We have a beautiful heavy cardstock and it does help. So now that I have my score lines, I can just fold these in like such and fold on all of your other score lines too. Just anywhere there was a score line. Give a nice fold. In fact, I should give a nice fold and a crease. Let me get this here. That one, this one. Yes, it is true about Virginia weather. You gotta love it. I mean, I do wish on the coast we saw a little bit more snow. I am from Chicago originally. Now, let me just say though, the snow that I've seen out there right now, no, I don't need you know, tons and tons of snow. I don't need that. How many feet did some of these places get this week? But oh my gosh, I do love to see snow from time to time. But again, that's really what I love about Virginia, is that we do have our seasons. And I am so thankful for that. All 4 seasons. Aw, Karen has her Christmas music on the radio while I'm creating. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I love my Christmas music. I have been playing that too. Gosh, it just brightens up the soul. I love it. So when my box goes together, it's going to go like this, and that comes on the top. So I kind of like to do that so I know exactly where I'm putting my pieces, because sometimes on a box it can get confusing. Yeah, I like Pandora, because you can kind of type in the subject, and it comes on. So I listen to a Sarah McLachlan holiday. And that has some beautiful music on it. And then, of course, your traditional music. So that's going to be my lid. This will come up this way. So this is where the bottom goes. And actually, I have a CD I have played for years. Got quite a few of them for Christmas. And it's a Toby Keith CD. And the words, it's not like traditional Christmas. They're just his songs. And I think it just might be called Toby Keith Christmas. But if you're a fan of his or you just love beautiful music, do check that out, because the songs are just amazing on there. I cried to a couple of them. But, you know, I can be a sentimental fool too. When I go to put my box together, the only place I am going to glue is right on this edge, because it will, let me hold it up so you can see that. It's going to go together like that. So the flaps, you know, you don't want to do the flaps. You just want to take this triangle and glue it to the front. here. So I'll do this. And just make sure you're straight on that crease. So Kieran only has an inch of snow in northern Iowa. Extremely windy, so temps are dropping from 34 degrees. Whew! Is Iowa always windy? Because my sister-in-law and my brother, they're out there in Council Bluffs. And Kevin always talks about the wind. And of course, they do have a field right behind them. Where the cows and oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous to sit on his back porch. But he does say y'all get a lot of wind. Yes, Toby was awesome. Seriously, check out that CD if y'all get it. It's so great. I'd tell you what the one song is about, but I'd probably start crying, so I can't. Maybe one day I'll just play it, and then y'all can cry with me. So this is pretty much the box. Like that. So now for the little embellishment on the top, again, I'm using the Christmas labels, and I've already cut them out. So here I've got garden green, and then I also have my basic white. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Now you're gonna notice when I stamp this, no, it's on the other one. I'll show you on the other one. But I do have a little bit of a foam pad because this is photopolymer. And I'm just going to take my Be Merry and pull this towards me. It's kind of hard with your head not directly over it, but hopefully close enough will count. There we go. So I have the Be Merry. Let me close my pad before I put anything through it. And y'all know I am really into layering these. That's what I had done a couple videos on, showing you how with the Christmas labels, you can stamp them right on the label, or you can do that and then you can back them onto the same label, but just cut out the main part. So that's what I'll do. And on this one, I just like to snip from the edges here, because then that's going to break that loose like that. And then over here. And then here, I can just snip these, and I like to cut the same way. So since I don't have to worry about my words, I just flip it over so I get that nice curve on the point. Like so. And then I think I am going to pop this up. So I'm going to take my dimensional, oops, not the paper, I need the whole thing. And, okay, so I got a couple questions. Let me put this on here and I'll be so happy to answer them. Okay. So, Karen says they get more wind nowadays than when she grew up. Okay, so you're northeast of my brother. Gotcha. Well, we went there in August and I absolutely loved it. So Lisa asked, what's the difference between the foam pad and just doing it? With our red rubber that we have, Lisa, it gives a little bit. It's a little bit spongier. With photopolymer, it's more of a harder rubber or harder plastic, so it's great for doing fine detail, but it really doesn't give. Now, I could probably do it on this pad, and I would stamp okay, because this is a nice flat pad. But a lot of times people stamp on the white tables, the plastic white tables, and that has more of a texture. And so since this doesn't give, you might not get a full, even stamp on your paper. So this here, you can use if you have a piercing mat, but these are literally just that fun foam from Walmart. You can get a bunch of sheets. These were 11 by 17. I cut them down. But it just gives you that little bit of padding that when I stamp, I can put it down on there, and it just, again, just gives me that little bit of padding to make sure I get a good, even stamp. So Amy likes to make gifts like this to give to your handball choir group, handbell choir group. Very good. And Bible study group. Very good. And isn't it great, Amy, just to give somebody a little something? I do the same thing. And, you know, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be expensive, because something like this says, hey, I thought of you and I made it myself. How cool is that? I think that's awesome. Oh, and you didn't know you could snip the labels. Oh, yeah. That's what I loved about them. And again, they won't be sticking around. So if you like them, please go to my creatingwithcolleen.com blog and purchase them because you'll want to get them while you can. I will be holding on to mine for sure. Here, I'm going to just go ahead and tape this on the back. Right here with tape, since I already popped up the center words. And I found these cool little Velcro pieces. Now, normally I'll get like the standard, you know, the larger circles and cut them in half. But how stinking cute are these? I got these from Walmart. And again, just the little Velcro. They are perfect for these boxes. And what I like to do when I put my Velcro on, it doesn't matter which side is which, but I put them on with it stuck together. So I will open this up. And I'm just pulling off the stickiness off the back of one. And I can put it on my box like this. But again, I've left it on there. Then that's when I pull this piece off, make sure that it stays on there. So then when I close it, I know they're perfectly matched up. Like that. And then all I have to do is pull this off. So see, they matched perfectly. Now I like peppermint. So these, found them, these are awesome. They, this is from Food Line, but they're Redbird, handcrafted candy. So they're a step above. I mean, I really think they're like the best peppermints there are. And you know, you only have to put about 4 of them in there. Close it up. Now your treat box even smells good. And then I'm going to put on, last but not least, the real red and white peppermint adhesive pieces. Now, if you've been waiting for this, I get it. I keep a close eye on it. So those customers who order from me directly or are in my stamp clubs, I knew the minute it hit, I had to buy them for them. So they have them. But if you don't have them, please don't worry about that. They will come back. Now, they're supposed to come back like December 23rd. But again, it's something that Stampin' Up! Can carry online and might even put in a future catalog. So you would get them soon, but if not, you can always accent with something else. But I think they're adorable. So Karen said, oh, really? Oh, wow. General Dollar Store. Okay, good. Yeah, Karen, they're the best. I really like them. And you know what else I haven't been able to find, but I absolutely love, is the Candy Cane Kisses. It's a white chocolate, which is my favorite chocolate, with little pieces of candy cane. And I normally stock up. I just ran out the beginning of November from last year. And I always tell my husband, you know, go ahead and get them. Well, if he waits too long, he can't. So I always make sure I get about 4 or 5 bags that I can hide and have them. And I know I could get them off Amazon, but it's just better when you can get them in the store. But I went yesterday to the store and they didn't have them. So I'm going to be on the search because those are my favorite. You don't need a lot. If you want something sweet, just pop 1 or 2 in your mouth and you're good to go. So this is the little Be Merry. You know what I might do? Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I have one other embellishment at my fingertips. Yep. I do still want a little bit of additional more bling on there because it is Christmas, you know. So good old trusty rhinestone jewels. I always keep these on hand. And keep in mind, yes, they just look like little diamonds. But if you ever want to color them, use your Stampin' Blends. Because your blends are an alcohol marker. And you can color on non-porous surfaces and it'll stick. So you can make all these any color of the blends that we have. And then they'll be fun for embellishing. So I'm just going to take the smallest one. Get on there. Here we go. Actually, I'm using the wrong tip. I should use the other side. Here we go. Look. So much easier. Throw that away. Oh my goodness. Here we go. And I'll put it on there. It got twisted around on me. Pete's sake. The struggle is real today. What is going on? Here we go. I am here to make you feel more comfortable in your own craft room. How's that? you know, because sometimes I wonder when they do perfect videos, are they really perfect or do they just know how to edit? I don't know. What you see is what you get with me, y'all. But here you have the cute little Be Merry tree box. Now this designer paper that I used is the Take a Bow designer paper. It's a 6x6. I have probably used at least 3 packs of that since it came out. I love it. I've really loved the traditional colors in it for Christmas. So definitely get that because that is also on our last chance list. Oh, yes. Karen says the green backing here would be very pretty cut from the glimmer paper. Yes, that would be gorgeous. Good idea. I'll have to do that. Thanks, Sandy. Glad you like the box. So if you would, I would appreciate you liking my video, even with all of the boo-boos. If you would like my video and share it and give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. And if there's any products that you want to purchase, or if you would like to sign up for my newsletter, please go to my creatingwithcolleen.com blog. And most of all, just know that I'm always here to help you. If you have any questions at all, please contact me. The best part about it is to me, and all of stamping is it's the people, you know, and the conversations you can have. So I hope that you will contact me. And oh my goodness, thank you, Amy. She appreciates non-perfect since that's how she works. Me too, Amy. Me too. In the very beginning, it would take me 3 times to do a video because I wanted it to be perfect. And I realized right away there really is no such thing as perfect on this side of heaven. I don't even know why we really have that word, but you just got to try. And I definitely get an A+ for trying. So anyway, and you guys get an A+ for putting up with me. So anyways, I do hope this was helpful for you today. I will be back next week, Wednesday at noontime. Y'all know I will come back to share some more creative projects with you. But again, until then, I hope you all are safe. I hope you have a good time. And I really hope that you do something creative every single day. So I'm just going to put these back on here. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. There's always a delay in the video, which is always kind of crazy. I think we need to start Zooming so we can all just be in the stamp room together. That's what I'd love to do. I Zoom with my team once a month and we create together. So who knows? We might do that with us one day. Oh, Joan, it's snowing in Minnesota. Please send some our way. Again, I don't need a bunch, but a covering on the ground would be wonderful. Thank you all for joining me. Just know I appreciate you so much. And again, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.